Hey everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. How are y'all doing? Whew, it has been a hot minute since I have been on. Oh, we need to get back into the swing of things. Sorry, it took me a hot minute. I was fixing some spaghetti for the kids and it was taking just a little bit to get it going. Let me make sure everything is going good. All right. How's everybody doing? Let me get the music going.
Just know you a bad bitch every motherfucking time that you wake up and you look in that motherfucking mirror. All the pretty girls walk like this.
Hold on. I can't have it too loud in the background. All right, we got it in the background. Is that pretty girls? All right, we're going to do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for this week and see what's going on for y'all for this week. We're going to start out with Gemini. In addition to, at the end of each sign, I will pull a yes or no question for everybody. Let me go ahead and get something to where I can write down my timestamps. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the notifications for all so that way you guys can get everything that I put out for everybody. I've been putting out a lot of shorts lately as well for the weekly guidance, angel numbers, and your weekly oracles, as well as your angel number. What did I say? Angel numbers, your oracles, and your gemstones as well. So just keep that in mind. So all right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and then followed by tonight's air sign. I think we are doing the earth signs next, and tomorrow evening we will be doing fire and water signs. Oh wait, no, we're doing water tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be doing fire and earth signs, I believe. So, without further ado, let's get all up into Gemini's business for tonight. What do we got for our gems? So, Gemini, what do we have for you? All right, Gem. 5:20 on the clock for our Gemini. Gemini. What do we have for our Geminis this week? All right, Gemini. What do we have for you this week, Gemini? Gemini in love for this week. And do not mind my nails. I'm taking a break from the acrylic for a bit. I've been smashing the crap out of my nails, and now they hurt like crazy. So it's I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when you smash some nails, a few of them, especially if you're really hard on them, they bruise. Oh, and it hurts so bad. All right. Okay, I'm not upside down. Seven of Cups in reverse. You got a lot of choices. You're kind of confused about a situation. Not seeing clearly about something. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you got the Five of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be dealing with, as far as your finances as well. Or you're feeling insecure about something. Feeling insecure about your relationship. Where you're going, what you want to do. For some of you, if you do have a decision, if you do have choices, you're not sure of what to choose. You may have felt like you have been left out in the cold because maybe the other person may have had choices, or you felt like the other person may have had choices. Here's your card, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be reaching out to get some sort of advice. Taking some sort of forward steps to reach out to get some sort of advice, to try to gain some sort of truth on the situation, because you may not be seeing things clearly. Page of Cups. You're wanting to make, this could be you, or this could be somebody coming towards you wanting to make some sort of new offer, or some of you, you're experiencing some sort of new love, like you're in a new relationship. By the end of this week. So, beginning of the week, you're not clear what it is you should do. Confused. You're not in alignment with yourself. And then you go on to feeling a little bit kind of fearful, maybe kind of fearful that this person could be walking away from you. Maybe you feel like your finances are holding you back. And you feel like if, it could be like if this person maybe know about your finances, maybe they'll walk away from you. Maybe you feel like you're stuck because of your finances and you feel like this person's walking away from you. Maybe they found out about your financial situation and they're, you fear that this person is leaving. But what I'm getting over here, this person, either you or them, are gaining some sort of clarity about a situation. You've gained some sort of insights. You could have talked to somebody. Either you or them could have talked to somebody. Gained some sort of truth. Could have talked to your person. Now, in terms of finances, you could be working through a financial situation. Now, this is a love read, but in terms of finances, you could be working through some sort of financial situation and you're going to be stepping towards the right track. For some of you, you could be worried about this person. If you have a person coming towards you, you may be worried about that this person may be coming towards you for money or out toward. But this person has their own. They have their own. And that may be what you're finding out towards the end of the week. Like, you're gaining some sort of truth. Like, they take care of their own stuff. They pay their own bills. They pay their own car. They buy their own groceries. They buy their own stuff. They take care of their own bills. They're not coming after you for your money. They can handle their own. And they're not worried about you and your money. So this may be some truth and clarity that you wind up seeing. Yeah, they may have a little bit of debt or whatever, but it's theirs and they pay it, and they're not concerned about you and your money. They pay their own stuff. So by the end of this week, you're like, okay, well, you know what? They're financially responsible. They take care of them. They take care of themselves. They pay their bills. They're doing what they need to do. Maybe I will come in with some sort of offer. Hey, Shrek, how are you? Happy weekends! All right, what do we have in love for Gemini? You got what? Nicki Minaj in the background? Or no, you got Sweetie and Doja Cat. Best friend. That's my best friend. She's a real bad bitch. to have our own car. Yeah, whoever this is, Gemini, they got their own stuff. They're not worried about yours. They handle their own. All right. You got the butterfly, transformation. You know what? And I did see this. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Because when I pulled the angel numbers this week, this was like a lot in, or you could have Sagittarius in your one of your planets as well, or Aries or Leo, heavy in your planetary charts, because they were going through major transformations this week. Moving on to the next phase. So healing inner childhood wounds, releasing, letting go of the past. You're setting up some sort of boundaries with people around you. Your self-worth, you've healed. You're going through some shadow work. You're starting to let this light shine within you. People are starting to see you glow. You're taking care of you. Maybe going in a little bit of hermit mode to gain some sort of reflection about a situation. You could be thinking about somebody, or somebody's thinking about you. They're missing you, especially in the time together. Things may have been blossoming, and then all of a sudden something kind of just like struck a wrong chord with you, or you with them, because I'm getting like a little prickly. Somebody may have said or done something, and it may have kind of just like gave you like the little bit of like either it stung, or it just didn't sit right with you. Pigeon Forge up in there. You hitting up Dollywood while you're down there? I went to the Titanic Museum down there. That was an amazing excursion. I love that. And there's an art gallery down there. I absolutely love Shrek. Oh my gosh. It had this painting. Oh, I wanted this painting down there so bad. I think that painting was like $4,000 though. And I was like, yeah. I've always been told I have champagne taste, beer money, but it is what it is. But yes, there's a beautiful art gallery down there as well that I love to go into. All right, what else do we have for Gems? Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Things are changing, turning in your favor. Ace of Cups. Yes, Gemini. You're filling your own cup, or things are turning into your favor, and you are gaining some sort of victory this week. You know, I want to say, I think it was down there, my boys, many years ago, they ended up with my, it was with my ex. They met Ozzy Osbourne down there. He was doing some kind of tour or whatever, and I think he stopped there. And so my ex actually got to meet him, and the whole meet and greet and all that cool stuff. I was like, oh. Alright, well then you get kind of quiet. You go into hermit mode, Gems. Go into hermit mode. got the world. You are taking the world by the balls, Gemini. I was going to say by the hand, but it ain't by the hand. You're taking it by the balls. That's what it is. It's like she's holding a ball. That's why it's like it's not by the hand. I don't know. Maybe you're a female and you're grabbing your man by the balls. I don't know. You're like, let's go. And this is your Ace of Cups. You're like, yep. Let's roll. But you know what? Actually, what I'm getting is you are this Wheel of Fortune here. Things are turning in your favor, and the World card here to me, if you look at it, you've got like all the elements here. To me, this World card would represent to me all the elements: earth, air, fire, and water, right? And then you've got here unity. So with the Ace of Cups, it's like you are celebrating coming into unity with it yourself. Now this could be a union, but with this, you could be walking away from a situation, or somebody's walking away from you, Gemini. But I'm getting, this could be a karmic situation that somebody's walking away from, and you're looking back, but you still have these two cups right here. Now you're sad, I can't even say it right now. You're in despair. Freaking, are we out of Mercury retro yet? Hey Mojo! So it's like you're looking back possibly at this union that you would love to celebrate, but you have these two cups here that you need to move forward, move towards. Now some of you may have come into union with yourself and you're looking at what all it took to get there. Everything it took to get you into union with yourself. And now you're celebrating this, celebrating what it took to get you to where you are now. And that is self-love. And it may have taken a lot to get you to where you are now. And you're loving you. And by the time you turn around, you're going to have these two cups available to you. You know, it's just right now, you're grieving what you've lost in the process. You're letting it go. Letting it go in union with yourself. Letting the past be the past. Bygones be bygones. And then you've got... Wait, is everything upside down? Ooh. Alright, well, for some of you, you're stuck in this situation. You may feel stuck in this situation. Because you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, which definitely can give some player energy. A Hermit in reverse. So you're not seeing, and there's no movement forward, and it's a High Priestess. There's something you're not seeing clearly, or you're not wanting to see. All of this literally flipped around would be like the High Priestess, like you If you're in this High Priestess energy, moving forward and, you know, being wise, wisdom, being passionate, moving forward to your Nine of Cups, or like, you know, all of this flipped is beautiful energy. But in the upside down, it's like you are stuck. You're not wanting to move forward. You're not seeing something clearly. You're stuck on the past. You're stuck looking back. Or this is the energy that you've been in. And now things are starting to change from the energy that you've been stuck in for some of you. But there's something, again, that you're just not seeing clearly. This could be this, like, you know, this Knight of Wands energy, you know, it's like with the Knight of Wands and the Chariot, it could be, you know, fast moving, going for your goals, going for whatever it is that you want to go for with a passion, with desire, you know, on whatever kind of choices that you want. You're just going for it. And with the Nine of Cups, with whatever makes you happy. And with the Knight of Wands here, it's normally towards love, and it's multiple choices in love. With the player kind of card in the upside down, but you're just like stuck on something. But again, you're not seeing something clearly. With this High Priestess in reverse as well, it's like your intuition is blocked. Or it could be somebody's trying to block your intuition. This week. So you have no forward movements because they want you to be stuck on the past, stuck breathing the past instead of moving forward. Okay. What else do we have? Careful with the mojo giblets. You've got Six of Wands. Triumph, rewards, recognition. You're gaining some sort of recognition. Could have Aries, Leo, Sag, or you're dealing with one. It's like you're going full speed ahead charge. You're wanting to move towards something. A new offer with the Page of Cups, offer of love. You're charging towards making an offer, a love offer. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Double confirmation on the Leo card. With confidence, courage, power, like you're like stepping into your power. Courageous, love, happiness. And you see success in your future by the end of the week. So for some of you, you're not going to let anyone or anything hold you back on moving forward. Or your person's not. They're going to just come forward and be like, nope. All right, why did my music stop? My phone has been acting... All right, we're not going to get music. My phone's been acting dumb. $10:10 on the clock. 10:10. All right, you got a glow up. Like you've been on this path. You're like a phoenix rising. That transition, and you are moving on. Riding a wave, setting sail. Yes. Setting them boundaries, but you're trying to figure out how to take whatever next step forward. There could be some barriers, some blockages in your way, and you're trying to figure out a way to make things happen. There's a distance for some of you. Could be a physical distance, a emotional distance. There could be, again, a blockage of some sort. Time, distance and time. Could be a literal time distance. You could be, like somebody, well, yeah, because with the distance, there could literally be a physical distance between the two of you. So there could be something, you could be saying, I don't have time for a relationship, or the other person saying, I don't have the time for a relationship. Confirmation, I don't have time to do this. They could be like, it could be an emotional roller coaster in a way for some of you. You could be dealing with somebody who doesn't like to deal with conflict. And so they just like brush things off. I don't have time to deal with this right now. And they just want to walk away. So be careful of that. Yeah, delay, procrastination, too busy. Yeah, because you got narcissists in isolation. So some of you, it's like you could have somebody who, opportunist, isolation, who could be trying to, in distance. You could be moving away from somebody because of the fact that you may feel like that they have narcissistic tendencies. You're setting up boundaries with this person. May have gone into a little bit of seclusion. Now, this could be you. This could be your person. They may be feeling like, I just want to be alone. I don't want to talk to anybody. They could be looking forward to other new opportunities. Again, could feel like there's, it's like with the Phoenix and moving on, it's like you see somebody glowing up, but they're taking the reins, they're taking their power back. They're setting the boundaries. They've regained control over their emotions. Gemini, this could be you. Because maybe it's, again, it's something about, it's time. Maybe they took the time away from a situation to reflect and look at the situation. And they took that opportunity and they're like, you know what? You realize that maybe this wasn't a good situation. Maybe this person was ghosting you quite often. Take way too long to respond or whatever. And maybe they just thought they were hot shit. I don't know. Or maybe for some of you, you thought that they looked at you as an opportunity for social, to, get higher on the social ladder, or could be financial. For whatever reasons, and you're just kind of like, you're rejecting this person, letting this person go, moving away. What the hell? Why is my phone going off like that? Okay, those ones flew. be careful, Gemini. You may have somebody who, this week, you may need to get yourself, okay, for some of you, you may need to get yourself checked. You may, sexual, like literally, you may need to go to the doctor and go get yourself checked. You got somebody watching you. For some of you, you got somebody watching you. You may have somebody who is in like a very lusty energy towards you, who is spying and watching you. They may be trying to spying and watching. I got the glasses. Spying and watching. But they're trying to put pieces together. Pieces of a puzzle together. Pieces of a puzzle. They're trying to figure you out. Either they're trying to figure you out or they're trying to make some sort of plan. Could be trying to make a plan to come towards you. Or they're trying to make... Okay, hold on. Let me get these. This person doesn't have your best interest in mind. Now, this could be you. Or you're just, I don't know, Gemini, this could be what you're doing. Or somebody coming towards you. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody is looking at you lusty. Like, they want you. Want you, want you. They're obsessed with you. Physically attracted. They want to get up on that. So check yourself. The black sheep. Pieces. Rebelling. Going against expectations. They can't figure you out, Gemini. Or you can't figure somebody out. So flip it, switch it. Because this is somebody who goes against expectations. All expectations. This is a black sheep. You cannot figure this person out. You're trying to figure out how to, either you are or they are, trying to figure out, hater. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to take you out, take you down, come against you. Could be even trying to come towards you. But you are not like typical people. You aren't like typical people. Like, they cannot figure you out. And then you got hater. But they're spying and watching you, gems. Gemini. Curiouser and curiouser. Curiouser. Tick-tock on the clock. Deadline. They're watching to see if something... They're watching to see if something is happening or gone down yet. Watching. You got a hater watching you. Waiting to see if... I'm getting to see if you're getting your karma. If something's happening, and maybe this person is wishing bad karma on you, Gemini, or again, flip it, switch it, or a black sheep, dark cloud. This person is waiting to see if you got, yeah, karma coming in. They may have tried to put steps in place, things in place in order to try to bring karma your way. And they're waiting to see if or when it happens. Or, yeah, to see when or if it happens. Waiting for the time. Either for the time for them to make their move, or for it to happen. Thirsty. Desperate and pushy. Person is desperate to like either sleep with you or Okay, for some of you, this could be, okay, this attention-seeking behavior, needing validation, desperate and pushy. This could be, this person is fiending for your attention. They're doing everything that they possibly can to try to get your attention. And in order to do that, you may be somebody who's in the limelight, but they are trying to come towards you to cast a cloud. Now, if you're in the limelight, Gemini, they are, again, plotting ways, step by step by step, figuring out different ways. Okay, check this one. Let's do that. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay, check. Let's do that. Okay, well, that didn't work. Check. Let's do that. That didn't work. Now, they see you as an irreplaceable person either in their life or just, you're just somebody who's in the spotlight. Maybe they don't like this because they're somebody who they want the attention. They're an attention seeker. They want your attention, but you might not be giving them the attention. You're sitting here high vibing. This person is wishing bad luck upon you. Dark clouds, everything, but you're just like chilling. You just keep rolling with it. But this person is like waiting and waiting and waiting for you to get your karma. But nothing's happening. Why? Because God's got you. You are one of God's people. God's got you. Good vibes, living the fullest, enjoying the present. So the more this person sits and waits and waits and waits and plots and plans and does all this stuff to come against you, it's more than likely it's backfiring and it's going right back onto them. Oh, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Y'all do. Just keep doing you. Handle you. Stay prayed up. Watch your back, of course, but don't let some haters hate on you like that. If you got somebody watching you, just let them watch. If you got somebody who's, I don't know, obviously watching you, lusting after you, coming after you, it's kind of creepy. Male, female, it doesn't matter. All right, you got a yes or no question. Ask your question, Jum Jums. Ask your question. Yes or no. There we go. Yes. Well, it kind of came out, so that's almost a maybe, but let me verify. Sweet satisfaction, good taste, and savoring it. So, kind of a maybe. Let me pull. Yeah. Oh, that's a no. It's just forked up a real tine in the behind. Oh, wait, what? It's just forked up a real tine in the behind. I don't know. So you got, this came out, so it's a maybe-ish, closer to yes, and then a no. So I don't know. You got a fork. I don't know if you're going to dinner or planning to go to dinner or something about food. Maybe it's like don't eat their food, don't eat that food. But then you got the cherries. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you are. Like, do you need to go get checked? Yes. Yes, go get checked. Or maybe you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's the one. All right, Libra. Let's get the Libras on the board. Libra, where are you? There you are. All right, my Libra. Well, because the one came out like kind of wonky. It came out kind of sideways. So I was like, it's kind of a maybe-ish. It's a yeah. It kind of was like a yeah, but it was kind of a maybe-ish. So I got a confirmation. I'm like, is it a yes? Is it a no? It's a maybe-ish, leaning yes. 40. Okay, we're gonna go 43 for our Libras. All right, Libra. You're welcome, Jojo. On to Libra. We have Libra for this week in love. All right, Libra. Take that yes. Go get, go get them cherries. And some whipped cream and ice cream with that. Okay, Libra, you got 3 of Cups. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You got the Empress, celebration, abundance, happy, joy, growth, evolution. You could be wanting to start something new. Or just I was going to say fertilizing the garden. You could be wanting to take a friendship to a new level. For some of you, community. Again, it could be quiet around the house too. The 2-cycle engine. Don't forget the chicken blubber. I always laugh my butt off when you say chicken blubber. What? Okay, well, no more in this deck. See, I think a swing would be fun. Swing would be a lot of fun. Alright, so that's it. You're just like celebrating abundance and starting maybe something new, or just nurturing what it is you already have. Taking a friendship to the next level, or taking even something that may have started from the past. You're stepping into that and then just growing, evolving, taking some sort of action. All right, what else? What do we have? You got soulmates with poker face. Taking a gamble, taking a risk to meet somebody new, or online dating for some of you, Libras. Preparing for, okay, so for some of you, all right, could be going through an ascension. Date, poker face. You're not letting things show, soulmates. Date. Cut down, cutting out. Some of you, okay, I got two energies here. Well, could be linked because they're together. Could be the same energy. Okay, we're not taking those. Love call. Okay. Cutting out. Okay. I could have 2 energies here. Or this is all one. Take it as it resonates. You got a soul connection, partner, could be hiding their emotions and feelings behind a mask, behind the scenes, whatever. But they are, you could have somebody coming in. You got a soulmate coming in this week. You could meet this person online, and you could just bump out. You could just literally bump into this person. This could be somebody you already know, and just end up bumping into this person. Because somebody may be wanting to take a risk to come towards you. You may have already been planning on this, but this is somebody who is a soulmate towards you, Libra. And you guys, this will take off. And it's going to grow. But I'm not seeing... Oh, there goes a little baby moth. Be careful, it could lead into pregnancy for some of you. But there's something about about a pattern. Somebody has some sort of, I don't know, there's something about patterns that you've been dealing with that are not stopping. You're dealing with the same sort of situation, same sort of pattern, and you need to make sure that you step into your power. Make sure you create those boundaries. Say what it is you want. Say what it is you don't want. Say what you mean what you say, basically. If you don't like what somebody's doing, say it. If they continue to do it, do not accept that behavior. Period. If that means walking away from it, walk away from it. Point blank. If they can't show you that they're willing to change that type of behavior, then so be it. But there's some sort of pattern or situation that this person continues to keep doing that is causing some sort of issues within the dynamic, within the soulmate dynamic here. But you're getting some sort of like messages, and you know, you're communicating with each other by the end of this week. Now, for some of you, this could again be two separate situations where this one, you got a soulmate, you're meeting and things are taking off, things are looking good, they're looking beautiful. Another dynamic here is you're going through some sort of ascension, but you're needing to cut out some sort, or going through the lesson of cutting out some sort of toxic behaviors, toxic patterns, toxic situations. Or this is what you're learning, to not accept this type of behavior. Like, this is a no-no. So you're learning to create those boundaries that you're not going to accept this kind of behavior. So you may be getting or you may have went through an ascension, and this is what you're like, no, like, this is what I've learned. I'm not putting up with this kind of crap anymore, because this has been a cyclical pattern. This has been a repetitive pattern, and I'm not doing it. And so now, right here, there's messages that you may wind up receiving. Messages may wind up coming in, and you're just going to be like, are you going to continue this pattern, or are you not? Are you going to cut this pattern out, or are you not? Stand on business, Libra. Are you going to stand on business? Some of you are going to, some of you won't. So it's a matter of, did you learn your lesson? Many of you did. That's why you ascended, have ascended. But this person, you may wind up getting messages and calls coming in, and you're going to be putting your foot down, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not accepting, you know, any kind of subpar, substandard type of behavior. Like, this is what I expect. If you can't be here, you have to go. Hi, Pammy Bear. Page of Cups in reverse. So there may be an offer that you were going to make, or somebody was going to make you, whatever, but it's like, yeah, you may be taking this offer back. There's the Empress here. It's like you're not wanting to move forward with something. You've let this go. Whatever, fresh start, fresh move forward. Like this love offer, it's like, no. You're one little cup. It's not an Ace of Cups, but you let it go. But you're stepping into this Empress energy. Look at her sitting there in all her glory. I'm just being drawn to the butterfly right here. It's like transformation. Some of you may have transformed into this Empress energy. With this enlightenment, you gain some higher wisdom, higher enlightenments. Some of you may feel like your hands are tied. Although they're not. Or you may feel like you're just no longer willing to participate in a situation. With the hands behind the back, it's giving me like, nope, I'm done. Hands behind the back, nope. You're like, I'm all good. You gain this enlightenment, this higher wisdom, this higher knowledge. You're seeing clearly. Clarity is there. You're like, and that's why she's sitting here. Now you're in your Nine of Cups energy. You're like, yeah, look what all I have going on for me. And she's not budging. Legs crossed, sitting in, you know, like, I got all these cups. Eight of Pentacles, you could be focused on work this week. Not really, I'm not really seeing love. Not really focused on love. I just see more of work. I got some sort of communication coming in. Could be geared towards work, and it's about some new beginning, new fresh start. Or this is you wanting some sort of fresh start, new beginning. Or looking at the beyond, looking towards your future. Again, you got communication about your future. Get the water. Could be something that makes you a little bit emotional. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see a lot of water here. Capricorn. You got Aries, Sag, Virgo, Pisces. How are we tonight? Y'all are quiet in there. Very quiet. Shrek Pammy's got a special chair just for you. She's got it sitting in her corner, just waiting for an occupant. All right, you got the sun, happy, oh, magician. You're manifesting happiness. You're optimistic, manifesting happiness. The stag, you want it all, Libra, because this stag is like the trophy, but it's like the grand prize. Look at the freaking antlers. Is that a 12-point buck? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shoot, 8, 9. Hell, I don't know. It's all kind of discombobulated. Somebody could be a little discombobulated. Either not knowing how to manifest, or trying to figure out what to manifest, or trying to figure out what's going to actually make them happy. What's going to make you happy? What truly is going to make you happy? And how am I supposed to manifest that? And how to... Some of you are learning alchemy as well. Turning pure darkness into light and being able to manifest that way. Manifest from the darkness into pure light, pure energy, in manifesting from that ability. Because this little girl gives me kind of Harry Potter energy. But if you see all the butterflies around it, around her, she's not an it, sorry, my bad. That is transformation, transforming. And you see that light and all the darkness around it. It's like you're taking all the darkness around you, transforming all that dark energy into that light energy, and manifesting anything, everything it is that you want in your life. But you having to learn how to tap into that. Learn how to do that in order to regain your happiness. Some of you maybe have been like in a sense of depression, sadness, depression, and you're needing to tap into that darkness, turn it into pure light, pure good love energy, and I transform it into something beautiful, something good, something useful, so you can reach this beautiful, happy, abundant, joyous energy. And this is what it's going to do for you. And again, with the self-reflection, introspection, and solitude, you're going to gain the clarity to be able to do that. You're going to go within, for some of you this week, tapping into some of that, shining the light on some of that those darker aspects within you, and manifest exactly what it is that you want to gain your true happiness. For some of you, that's not even exactly a person. It could be. But the truest form of love is loving, well, not just loving yourself. I mean, of course, it's loving the divine, loving God, you know, first and foremost, then loving yourself, self-love, you know, before you can truly love others. So this is you going within with that self-love and transforming all that darkness, depression, the sadness, all the hurt, all the pain, anger. Transform all of that into something good, something beautiful. And it's hard to do, but you can do it. Some people don't understand how it is others can actually transmute that energy. Because they're like, it's kind of like more people stay stuck in kind of like a victim mode, a victim mentality, and kind of like a poor me energy, rather than on a flip side aspect of it and thinking about it on the other side of it. But you have to go within and see all the elements of that before you can truly flip it on the other aspect and see it from the other side. You have to be able to see all of the, not all of the horrible bad in the situation. You have to be able to see the good aspects of the situation. And I know most people don't realize they can't see the good aspect in a situation, and most people never will. You got naive. You got reaching for the stars, but be careful. Careful what you wish for. Careful how you wish for it, or how you manifest things into your life. Make sure it's pure, good, pure heart, all that. Because sometimes, you know, what you're wishing for isn't always good. You got laughter, question, celebration. So you may have a wish fulfillment coming in towards you, Libra, that you're going to be celebrating, but you're going to have a lot of haters. They're going to be watching and studying you. You may even have people throwing spiritual hate towards you. Dark magic towards you. Because either one, they don't want you to receive your wish fulfillments, or two, they see you getting, they see you happy, they see you joyful, they see you obtaining whatever it is that you're wanting. And you've got people studying you, trying to figure you out, trying to figure out how to stop and block this from happening. Stop and block your wish fulfillment. Stop and block your celebrations. So they could be throwing anything towards your way. Any kind of dark magic, any kind of spells, any kind of just whatever. And they're trying, and they're like, it's like they're going through the book, turning page by page by page. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Like, in each time, you're sitting there just unfazed. Like, and like, even as high up as they are, they can't touch you. Nothing is touching you. You're just sitting there chilling. chilling like a villain. Like a villain, like not fazed by their antics whatsoever. Nothing's facing you. You got an apology. Somebody could be wanting to come in to make an apology. Look at the kitty kitty. Yellow could be significant. Is that polka dot? Yellow polka dot bikini. Huh. Teeny weeny. Okay, or somebody who could be arrogant. They act like they could be coming in with an apology, but they feel like maybe they're forced to apologize, so they're like, okay, well, I'm sorry. But it's not, they don't mean it. But even if they act sorry, their intentions behind it, really, it's not a true apology. It's because this person could be just tired of either, they could be getting dished some severe karma right now. They're tired, they're exhausted. For some of you, I'm getting this person could be traveling, or this person could be trying to flee from some sort of, could be law enforcement, some sort of situation. They're trying to, they're trying to escape from getting into some sort of trouble or getting caught for some sort of situation. So their bags are packed, they're ready to go, but they're going to try and make some sort of apology, try to make it seem sincere, but they're really all up in their head, like, are they going to accept my apology? Are they going to believe me? Are they not? Like, but they're really worried that they're going to get caught up in some sort of, could be a legal situation that this person is going to get caught up in. Oh, yeah, because Archangel Michael is definitely on this person's ass. You are protected. Libra, you're prevented. Like, no harm is coming to you. You are, in fact, you're glowing up. Yes, look at you. New opportunities, successful business. You could be in the limelight. Yes, this person is running. Escape. They're trying to escape some sort of karma. And you got somebody nosy. Rumors. They could be spreading rumors. They could have tried to spread some sort of rumors. It's not happening. They could be coming in trying to apologize because they were the ones that spread the rumors or started to try. See, look at them bags packed. They are now fleeing and running because Archangel Michael is up on their ass. And this is going to be coming out. The truth is going to be coming out. And because when the truth comes out, this person is like, they're going to be like, peace. They're going to try and deny it. Like, it wasn't me. I didn't say it. That wasn't me. You must be like, I don't know. It wasn't me. They're going to make up some sort of excuses. Be like, you must have misinterpreted me. That's not exactly what I was saying. That's not how I meant it. Why are you trying to gaslight me? Like, no. No. You said it exactly how it, that, right there. I do know how, I can hear, I can hear, I can read, you know. No, exactly, Tammy Bear. A forced apology is never an apology. That's one that's just like to appease somebody. It's not a meaningful. Ooh, somebody trying to keep you a secret. Or they're trying to keep a secret. Yeah, they're trying to keep something a secret. They're trying to keep something quiet. Ooh. Could be a fling, an affair. could be a sex addiction, a porn addiction. Somebody could be trying to keep a secret that somebody could be addicted to the drugs, put it that way, because okay, this could go a few different ways. Okay. There's a few different ways. Okay. Somebody could be trying to keep a secret that, one, there is an older gentleman or female, either way, who is in a relationship with somebody who is younger, could be a minor. And these two engage into illicit activities. That's one. And so the older person, of course, is trying to keep this low key, keep it quiet, because of course it is a minor. Two, you also have here somebody could be trying to keep something. It could be a third party situation to where somebody could be either married, they could be with somebody, or just with somebody else. And it could be that this person they also engage into illicit activities such as the drugs, and also engage in sexual activities as well with this third party, while they are still also into a relationship with another person. However, could also be, wow, where you have one who's actually in a relationship with it's a heterosexual relationship, and then the one is actually stepping out to be in a same-sex relationship. Again, with the this person could be, and now when I say drugs, this could be anything. This person could be on prescription. This person could be on any kind of illicit. So, like, it could be a needle, it could be with a sniffer, it could be, you know, through the mouth, it could be, like, up the bottom end. In either way, y'all know what I'm freaking talking about. Like, when they want it in however way, shape, or form they're going to get it. Just saying. So, there's that. And there could also be something where somebody is actually, as a side gig, they either have an OnlyFans, which Okay. Or they actually sell their selves for cash, for money, for their addictions. Again, this person could have a sexual addiction, or it could be an actual porn addiction. The last I got was that there was somebody who could have been trying to keep the fact that they were, well, there's two other situations, that they were either, one, slipped a roofie or something like that, and somebody took advantage of this person, and they were trying to keep it quiet. This person may have been in another relationship at the time, and they may have taken advantage of this person. It could be for gain. They could have recorded it as well to use as blackmail on this person. Or okay, I don't want to step too much. I'm not like doing freaking could also be that somebody's trying to keep it quiet, that maybe when they were I'm getting like the date, when they were out on a date, somebody slipped something in their drink and they're trying to keep it quiet. Maybe they don't want the embarrassment. They may feel like that they're embarrassed, which, honey, if that ever happened, like, don't ever feel embarrassed by that. That is not your fault. That is not on you. If anybody should be embarrassed, that is the other party that should be feeling embarrassed for engaging in that type of behavior. Okay, back out of that. That's a lot to pull from. Oh, okay, Lord. Let's get out of that energy. I don't like being there. Okay, think of your yes or no question, Libra, because right after I do this. Oh, SOS. Okay, this week you may need to be smoke screens. Somebody's putting up some sort of smoke screens or receipts exposed. Somebody's trying to get rid of some sort of evidence. Could be of an affair, could be of some sort of situation. I'm getting like the SOS. I'm getting like a fire. Somebody's trying to get rid of some sort of evidence. By fire, it could be... Or they're trying to create, okay, they're trying to create some sort of situation Like it's look here, look here, look here, look here. Don't look here. So it's like they want you to look over here while they go and do something else. So they can go and either manipulate a situation or try to gather some sort of evidence to either they're trying to get some sort of evidence against you, Libra, because you ghosted this person, but it's like behind the scenes. They're trying to behind the scenes. I swear. Look here. So they're going to create some sort of situation. But while you are dealing with that, they're going to be behind the scenes. Creating some sort of they could be trying to frame you. They could be trying to plant evidence, or they could be trying to get evidence, Libra. Be careful, this could be at nighttime. But I'm getting, or what happened in the dark is coming to light, because it's distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Now, for some of you, there may be somebody who the evidence is being revealed. Somebody's being exposed. What happens in the dark is coming to light. The evidence is being exposed this week. And somebody may just freaking lose their shit. SOS. And this could be, they may try to unalive themselves, because whatever's going to come out, they do not want the world to know. It's going to put them in a very, 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 very bad place. Like whatever is going to come out, they don't want the world to know. And I don't think it was what I said previously as far as like, you know, being forced upon. I think it's something more egregious than that. It could be, I'm getting, yeah, and it's just what popped in my, right there. Somebody was involved in dealing with minors. Could be trying to, there's evidence, trying to, could be traffic. Hi, Jason. All right, Libra, your yes or no. Are you ready? Yes. Follow the guidance. It leads to the truth. So, you're following the path. Follow your guidance. It's leading to the truth. Well, glad to see you're alive, Jason. All right. Aqua, moving on to Aquarius. Oh wait, that's copy. We don't want the happy copies. Give me a sock. Not that we don't want them. It's just that, you know. All right, let me grab a drink real quick. Drink. Oh. I figured it. All right, let me open this door real quick, too. Oh, that feels so much better. Getting some air in here. I think the kids kind of like had it out, spread out through the house. All right, and I have Aquarius at 128.50. Might have to push the water signs back a little bit. All right, Aqua babies. What do we have for our Aqua babies in love this week? I know Libra kind of went a little left field in the love department. That took a little left turn. Ooh, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Recovery from loss and forgiveness. Positive change, a karmic lesson. You're learning some sort of karmic lesson. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Got Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. Good luck, karma. So after learning some sort of karmic lesson, things are turning in your favor. There's a turning point. You're surrendering. You're letting go. You're gaining some sort of new perspective, enlightenment. You're releasing and letting go. You're getting some sort of insights. You're just kind of just like, you're balancing things though. You're juggling. You're dealing with Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, you got them all here. You could be dealing with work, love, life, everything kind of going on. Trying to decide on what it is that you want to do next. Again, you're recovering. At the beginning of the week, yeah, you're recovering from some sort of loss. Charitable events. Again, with forgiveness. You're reaching a turning point in your life. Karmic cycles are changing. Gaining enlightenment on a situation. You're just letting go of a situation. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. Serve your best interest. Highest good. You've been probably juggling too much. And you're just trying to figure out what it is that no longer serve you anymore. What you're wanting to let go of. Two of Swords. Lesser of two evils. No right choice. Confusion. You're taking the path of the lesser of two evils. You feel like that either one is just like, but you're letting go of you're letting go of fear. Two of Cups, a proposal, completion, the world, accomplishments. You got a marriage proposal, or you're wanting to make some sort of proposal in love, a union. Could be a reunion of some sorts for some of you. Some of you, it could involve travel. By the end of the week, there could be, with the world, a celebration of life. Connection. Two of Swords. Releasing. It could be releasing a partnership. Releasing a partnership, releasing a connection, a celebration of life. These three together could also be an ending. Which could be like a finality, a final ending. Like there could have been a death of some sort. So it's like a final ending, a final goodbye. So there could be like a funeral, a memorial or something. With the Two of Swords upside down, Two of Cups. So it doesn't have to be lovers. It could just be somebody, a partnership, someone you saw as a partner. But you're getting some sort of enlightenment, some sort of clarity. You're juggling a lot. You've got a lot going on this week. Yeah, Libras was kind of, I didn't care for Libras. I'm going to say that. It was not very, with Libras, I was not happy with Libras. Not. Okay, we got passion. Passion could be dwindling. Whoa. Oh, no passion. What the freak? Aquarius! What the? Oh my gosh. Stop. Have faith, baby boo. It's coming to you. In the neighborhood. You. Oh my gosh. Oh, it says love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. Oh, you got Cupid's arrow. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart. That's what it gives me with the whole arrow, Cupid's arrow. But Aquarius, oh my gosh, you're like, you got this chemistry, like a desire, like for some sort of union. A marriage, a soul connection, like, what the freaking, like, twin flames, yin yang, like, could be coming into union, or this is what you want. You are desiring it. Maybe you're worried about it, but it's coming. Your person is missing you, or you are missing your person. Oh, nostalgia. You're dealing with a heartbreak, so maybe you could feel like you've been backstabbed by your twin flame. You're at a separation with your person now. Some of you could be dealing with some sort of deception and lies surrounding your twin flame connection or dynamic. But no, like, your person, like, well, it could be that this person, your twin flame, either went towards somebody else, who was giving them some sort of affection. Yeah, they ran. And you feel backstabbed, hurt. Or you could be getting attacked, or feeling like you're being attacked by deceptions and lies from somebody who could be wanting to come after you or your person. So it could be your twin flames getting attacked, or they're receiving, I don't know, they feel like they've been deceived or been lied to. So by the end of the week, maybe you'll be receiving some sort of communication from the runner, because they've done some sort of healing. Oh, no giggles. Not about the twin flame unions. Not that. That was... I don't know. I don't know how to take that. We'll start giggling here in a little bit. Actually, I did earlier. That was the first card I saw, too. If you're looking back, Aquarius, on past pain, past trauma, past hurt, but you're still holding on to it. Or this is where you are now, or were. Let's see where you're going this week. Where are we going? Where are we going? Seven of Swords. Again, with the 2. Scorpio, Aquarius. It's like you've fought all those battles. You're still prepared to fight with your 7 of Swords. And you're like, let's go. I'm on the ready. Let's roll. I got my 7 of Swords. Let's go. He's like, got the giggle. Oh my gosh. He's so funny. That's so funny. He's like a robber. Stealing hearts and never saying sorry. Oh. I don't know why that popped in my head. That was Taylor Swift. Like a robber stealing hearts and never saying sorry. So you may feel like somebody came in, Aquarius, or like you don't want to come in towards somebody and maybe you don't want to start something with somebody if you can't go all in, if your heart's not fully in it, and have the other person completely fall for you, and you just wind up breaking their heart because you're looking back and how, like, maybe that's happened before and how it's left you in pain as well. That's for some of you. Now on the flip side, you could be dealing with somebody who's done that to you. Now you got the Five of Swords. You're watching your back. Like you fought a couple of those battles now, and you're like, okay, I'm still watching my back. Still got my swords. Still ready to fight. So you may have had, you're still fighting some sort of battle. Could be battles within. You could be wanting to move towards something or someone, but it's like, could be an inward battle to where you're not wanting to. Because you see right here, this gentleman here, I mean, it could be same-sex relationship for some of you. It doesn't have to be. This gentleman here looks sad, hurt, heartbroken. And this one is walking away battled, like weary. While he's holding these swords. Still watching his back. But now you're now down to the Four of Swords. Damn, that is a lot of freaking swords. You're in a lot of pain. And your guard is up. Aquarius. By the end of the week, because I got the Hierophant here as well. With the Four of Swords here, it's like you're trying to rest, but you're still in a lot of pain. It's like you're ready to be done and over. You're tired. You're just trying to rest. You're trying to recoup. And you've regained some strength. You've still got the sword here, just in case you need to go to battle again. So you're resting, watching your back, stepping into this Hierophant energy. You're gaining some sort of enlightenment, some sort of wisdom, but you're stepped in your true power. Regain that strength. Let go of the frustration and anger and the pain. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. Something about duality as well. Patience and duality. And Poseidon, Hierophant, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. No, it's Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. Because what I have here is he's holding the staff here. And this gives me the Poseidon's staff. And Poseidon was the Greek god of the water. He's also the father of horses. If that makes sense. Father of horses. So you're wanting to... Father of horses. Earthquake. Make moves, move mountains. Who's... Something about the number 12 could be significant as well for this week. Could be resting and recuperating after loss from some sort of storms, earthquakes, or there could be one coming through or coming in. Tsunami. Poseidon was the god of earthquakes, storms, tsunamis, the waters. So that could be a symbol, I don't know, and I don't know why I'm doing this in freaking Aquarius's read. That could be an omen that be on the lookout for it. And I channeled this a couple days ago too. And I wrote it down, and I was going to do this during a collective read later on this week. And it's surprising it came out. And it's because I see this staff. So this may be an inclination that you need to rest up and prepare, Aquarius. For some of you, not all of you, for a storm coming in. It could cause some sort of loss. Or you're hanging on to a loss due to some sort of storm. And this is allowing you to gain the peace. With the block right here, it's allowing you to gain the peace that you need to step into with this Hierophant energy. Okay. Take that as it resonates. I am moving forward, moving on. Coming out of that. Right, Knight of Cups. Wishes fulfilled, consent, Ace of Swords, or some sort of truth and clarity, wish fulfillments, and the Fool. Freedom. You're free to do whatever the hell it is you want to do, Aquarius. Look at you. Content. You're happy. It's like you're meditating. You're happy, free, clear mind, clear soul, clear purpose. You got maybe clear truth. Maybe you're taking some new steps forward. Truth about a romantic situation. Hope. Faith. Yeah, you're possibility, wish fulfillment, the Fool, Queen of Swords, Cutthroat. Your hope and your wish fulfillment, and you're hoping that this Queen of Swords kind of like drops her guard. Yeah. You've got truth. You could be bringing some sort of truth and clarity to this Queen of Swords. Because you may feel that this person is your person. Or you're bringing some truth to take down a Queen of Swords. Okay, you're bringing some sort of truth to a situation. This is wish fulfillment for you. Because you're now free and clear of a situation. Now you've gained some sort of... Oh, okay. It's about somebody who was lying and deceiving. It's this Queen of Swords. Could have been behind your back, Aquarius, or behind your person, but you're bringing in, either you are somebody who's bringing some truth in for you and telling you all about all the lies and all the manipulation, like everything that this person has done, this Queen of Swords, you are like, yeah, taking this person out of their power. Just disarming this person. They can't hide behind whatever it is that they've been trying to hide behind. Let me pull up. Because this person has been lying, which Queen of Swords, in her power, like, cut through it, tell the truth, tell it like it is. This person's been lying and deceiving. But now, like, you're free of all the lies. Somebody's coming forward with, could be evidence, truth, clarity, proving everything that you are. Or that you say you are. Whatever. Ooh, anger management. Okay, for some of you, you could have maybe had some anger issues and you've gone and got some sort of help. And yeah, because the meditative practices and stuff, maybe you've gotten some sort of help. Or you got somebody who's hiding behind a mask. That gives total covert narcissist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to freaking diagnose it, but I'm going to tell you. This two-faced anger management totally gives me somebody who acts amazing, wonderful, happy-go-lucky, and they are just amazing to everybody else. Everybody they come into contact with. Like, everybody loves them. They're such a jokester. They're so fun to be around. But behind closed doors, this person has anger issues out the wazoo. And nobody in the household can stand to be around them. Except for everybody outside the household, because this person wears a freaking mask. Yeah. But clarity and truth is coming to the surface. People are starting to see, or are going to see, this person for who they truly are. It's going to come to the surface. They're going to see who this person is. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh boy. And all comes the lights. And puzzled. They're going to be confused. They're going to be like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Isolation. That's what they're doing. They're like, yeah. just leave me alone. I want to hide. Wish fulfillment, they're going to go into hiding. They don't want people to see them for what they truly are. But they're hoping and praying and wishing for a second chance by offering an apology. Because they think an insincere apology is just going to do the trick. An apology that they think that you're just going to accept. Why? Because maybe you've accepted apologies 1,000 times in the past before. Because you're just that kind of forgiving type of person. But this time, are ya? I just saw it too. Right there. Getting played. Manipulation, lies, control. You got a puppet master. Okay, Aquarius. I don't know. Are you the puppeteer or are you the puppets? Setting the record straight. Targets. So they're trying to... Okay, Aquarius, you're going to come in, or somebody's going to come in and tell you who was the target, who, or the mark, who was the hunter. So basically the hunter and the prey, which was funny because we saw the stag come out earlier. I don't know if it was Libra or Gemini's. So who was the hunter? Who was the prey? Who was the puppet master? Who was the manipulator, the liar, the controller? And who was the puppets? So it's all going to come out. It's all going to come to light. Ugh. No, no, no. Keeping a promise. Setting the record straight. That somebody was a target for manipulating, controlling. Somebody kept a promise or kept a promise. Target. Hold on, let me get some further details. Okay, somebody was spreading rumors about and gossiping about somebody getting played, somebody being controlled by lies or people being controlled. Could be up to 4 people. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 5. 4 more. 6, 7. like 7 people getting played by one person or more. This person was pouring their... This person was pretending to care and pour their attention, affection, love, and etc. into people, situations. Now, this could be a masculine energy, could be a feminine energy. But it was a game. It's a game. Because you got this one cup filled with all this attention, all this affection, all this love. Hot, steamy, lusty, lovey, blah, blah, blah. All that. Blah, blah, blah. But you got all these little cups here. And you fill them up just enough. Just enough to keep it warm. And it pulls the little strings. Manipulation, the lies, the control. But you got the hunter here. And targets. There were targets. Specific people who were targeted. Receipts, setting the record straight. There is evidence. Guilty, exposed. Fingerprints all over this shit on who had a part to play, who was the puppeteer, and who pulled the strings, who was all part of it. Now here, you could have digital footprints. You got the feds involved in this. But somebody is not happy about this situation because they know they're caught, they're over it, they're not having it, they're frustrated. Somebody knows that they're caught. Somebody knows they're losing their shit because they can't handle the fact that they got played. They fell hard for the hunter. They kept whatever receipts. Ooh. Person could be bipolar, have some sort of mental issues going on right now. This person could have been involved in the game as well, because this person scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, they're in seclusion, lustful energy. They could have like a, again, less demonic entity on them. But you got keeping a promise, lift off. It's like this person, yeah, they were like in on it together almost. You got tantric sex, lift off, fast action. Something is taking off. This is what's coming out this week. What the hell? Within the next, I'd say, week and a half, 2 weeks. Ooh. Because somebody has it up in their head that a relationship or something was supposed to take off, or it's supposed to be taking off. It's supposed to lead to some sort of union that they thought was like completely set in stone. And that they would be starting over, a fresh start, new beginning, and possibly go off, make babies, fresh slate, new beginning, da 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 da. But I'm telling you, I don't think that's going to happen. Got the feds, the blues, give me the police. The Masons. Holy shit. This could be involving a lot of freaking... This could even involve a lot of societies. The feds, police, the church, the Masons. Government, the under, you got from top to freaking bottom, hidden societies, you've got every freaking which way. Somebody is behind the scenes trying to play a situation. Aquarius, but whoever is involved trying to play puppeteer with what, 7? I think I said 7. There are receipts, and whoever the culprit or culprits are is going down. Okay, Aquarius, yes or no question. Damn. Air signs, that was like worse than the freaking water signs. What the hey? Holy shit. Alright. Keep me out of that. We're talking supposed to be about love. We ain't supposed to be tapping into shit like that. God, keep me out of all that. I don't want to be in that. Okay. Alright. Aqua babies, yes or no? Yes or no? Aquas. Okay. Ready? Let's go. Your answer is yes. Love, roses are blooming. Love is flowing. Stokes your passion, heart's desire, and it's blooming, baby. Go for it. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aqua babies. All right, that's the end for our air signs. We are going to be jumping right back on into, wait, who's up next? Is it water? Pammy. Jason, is it water? Who's up next? I forgot. I forgot. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Did y'all dip on me? When I dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. Okay. And I put yours, and you put mine. We get down low and roll and around. Okay. We are doing... Oh, man, am I like really freaking late. Hot dog. You're welcome, Pammy Bear. Okay, we're getting ready to hop into water signs. Let me go ahead and fix the schedule for the water signs, and let me take a quick stretchy break, and I will jump back in to do the water signs tonight. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, y'all are up next. Let me get a break, and I will be right back with y'all. So thank you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I appreciate y'all so much. Love, love, love y'all. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all, if not the water signs up next, then I will see y'all next time. Have a great, great week. Love, love, love y'all. Bye now.